وزير الصحة أجمل الترحيب في جلسة هذه اليوم لإدلاء ببيانه الوزاري، سائلين المولى جل وعلا التوفيق لجلستنا الاعتيادية هذه. وقبل الشروع في الجلسة أدعو سعادة الشيخ.
At a cost exceeding 200 million Omani riyals, agreements are signed to establish 6 projects in a number of economic and free zones in the fields of electric vehicle batteries, steel molds, cement and pipe industries. The Ministry of Health confirms before the Shura Council the implementation of a group of strategic projects. And Israeli warplanes launch a series of raids on border towns in Lebanon. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq gave an audience today at Al Baraka Palace to His Excellency Dr. Sayyid Abbas Araghchi, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Islamic Republic of Iran. At the beginning, His Excellency the guest conveyed the greetings and best wishes of His Excellency President Masoud Pezeshkian of the Islamic Republic of Iran to His Majesty the Sultan of good health and well-being, and for the Omani people further progress and prosperity. His Majesty the Sultan asked His Excellency the guest to convey his greetings and best wishes to His Excellency the President of good health and success, and for the Iranian people further lasting security and stability. During the audience, discussions focused on the latest developments in the region, mediation efforts and initiatives aimed at ending conflicts. His Majesty the Sultan was briefed on the Iranian perspective regarding these developments, while the minister listened to His Majesty's views on ways to push forward these efforts, thereby enhancing the chances for reaching sustainable political solutions and mitigating the consequences of the crisis on the people of the region. His Majesty emphasized the importance of prioritizing dialogue and diplomacy in addressing issues, thereby contributing to the consolidation of peace. For his part, the guest expressed his country's appreciation for the Sultanate of Oman's position under His Majesty's leadership in supporting dialogue efforts and promoting security and stability in the region, particularly in light of current regional challenges. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, Foreign Minister, His Excellency Ismail Baqai, official spokesperson and head of the Center for Public Diplomacy and Media at the Iranian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and His Excellency Musa Farhang, Ambassador of the Islamic Republic of Iran to the Sultanate of Oman. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa of the Republic of South Africa on his country's National Day. His Majesty the Sultan also sent a cable of greetings to His Majesty King Willem Alexander of the Kingdom of the Netherlands on his country's National Day. And His Majesty sent a similar cable to His Excellency President Jean-Lucien Kusai Lineo Save di Toffe of the Republic of Togo on his country's National Day. The Public Authority for Special Economic Zones and Free Zones, OPAZ, signed investment agreements to establish a group of new projects in the Special Economic Zone at Dukum, Sizad, Salalah Free Zone and Khazain Economic City.
The investment agreements stipulate the establishment of the 6 projects across several key economic sectors, including electric vehicle batteries, specialized steel, cement and pipe manufacturing plants, as well as glue production, tile cutting and processing, in addition to a pharmaceutical warehouse.
We witnessed a signing ceremony of 4 different signing ceremonies in Khazain economic cities, mainly in pharmaceutical sector, manufacturing, as well as different logistic-related investments. Khazain economic city demonstrated a very fast momentum of investment attraction in the past year, where we were able to attract more than 63% of investment in the last year, 2025, and we are striving to keep on the momentum in the current year and keep on the growth going in different sectors that we are targeting in Khazain economic city.
The signing of these agreements, with a total investment value exceeding 200 million Omani riyals, represents an important step toward enhancing economic diversification across the governorates and reinforcing Oman's position as a regional hub for high-quality investments.
I'm very happy today to come to here to sign the third project agreement with Khazain economic city. As the first investor in Khazain, I'm very happy with the service with the management from Khazain economic city. That's why I come to sign the second one and the third one. And I will share my experience and pass the message to more and more Chinese businessmen in Oman and China. I will encourage all the Chinese manufacturer, the factory to come to Khazain to make their own factory.
The agreements reflect the efforts of the Public Authority for Special Economic Zones and Free Zones, OPAZ, to attract new investments and localize a range of high-value projects that contribute to economic diversification and enhance added value of Oman's industries, in line with the goals of Oman Vision 2040. OPAZ also signed a memorandum of cooperation with Majan Gulf Investment, aimed at structuring 3 investment opportunities worth more than 110 million Omani riyals, studying project requirements and allocating suitable spaces for implementation. The company plans to develop a number of economic and investment projects within the zones under the supervision of OPAZ.
The Ministry of Health implemented a package of strategic projects during the 11th five-year plan, including the National Centre for Women and Children's Health, the National Centre for Ophthalmology, and a genetic database. This was stated by His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Al-Sabti, Minister of Health, during the discussion of the Ministry's statement before the Shura Council on the performance of the health sector and the evaluation of its policies and implementation programs. His Excellency explained that the 10th five-year development plan witnessed the completion of a number of projects, most notably the adoption of the National Health Policy and the launch of the Omani system for accreditation of health institutions and operation of the Central Public Health Laboratory and introduction of approximately 30 new specialized services in referral hospitals across the governorates. His Excellency said the ministry is working to develop the supply chains for medicines and medical supplies by introducing modern technologies and conducting the necessary studies to enhance storage and transportation efficiency. He added that the strategic reserve budget increased to 10 million Omani riyals to ensure the availability of medicines and medical supplies in emergency situations and to address epidemics and disasters. This is being achieved through the establishment of medical warehouses in various governorates and the creation of a regional warehouse in Musandam Governorate. The session was presided over by His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal Al-Ma'wali, Chairman of the Shura Council. The Sultanate of Oman has condemned and denounced the targeting of 2 sites in the northern land border centers of the state of Kuwait by drones. In a statement issued by the Foreign Ministry, the Sultanate of Oman affirmed its full solidarity with the state of Kuwait and its support for any measures Kuwait undertakes to safeguard its security and stability. The Sultanate of Oman further expressed its absolute rejection of all acts that threaten the security and sovereignty of countries, stressing the importance of intensifying regional and international cooperation to combat violence, terrorism, and all hostile acts. Now, for the international world, media outlets reported that Israeli warplanes launched a series of raids on border towns in Lebanon following direct orders from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who spoke of targeting Hezbollah positions. According to the Lebanese Ministry of Health, this resulted in a number of deaths and injuries. The Israeli army also warned residents of southern Lebanon to stay away from the Litani River, Wadi al-Salhani and Saluki areas. In response, Hezbollah announced that it had targeted a gathering of Israeli soldiers in the town of Taiba with a drone, inflicting several casualties. These developments come despite the extension of the ceasefire announced by U.S. President Donald Trump in an attempt to contain the tension. The number of displaced persons has exceeded 1.6 million, including approximately 370,000 children who are now out of their homes and schools. Hopes for reviving Iran-U.S. peace talks dimmed further when Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian firmly rejected negotiations under threat while U.S. President Donald Trump cancelled a planned trip by his envoy to Pakistan. During the telephone conversation with the Pakistani Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif, Pezeshkian stressed that Iran would not engage in any negotiations under pressure, threats and siege. The Iranian president pointed out that the maritime blockade imposed by the United States and other measures against Iran have hindered the building of mutual trust, adding that continued pressure and confrontation would not make dialogue more difficult. Meanwhile, Iranian Foreign Minister Sayed Abbas Araghchi is currently visiting Pakistan, Oman and Russia to enhance diplomatic coordination and promote regional peace progress. Last night, Trump cancelled the planned visit to Pakistan of his envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner. The first round of Iranian-U.S. talks in Islamabad on April 11th and 12th failed to produce an agreement. Four Palestinians martyred in separate Israeli attacks on the Gaza Strip. The Palestinian Ministry of Health reported that the airstrike targeted the town of Mushraqa in the central Gaza Strip, while artillery shelling killed 2 people near Gaza City. Israeli forces also shot and killed a woman in Khan Yunis in the southern Gaza Strip. President Donald Trump was unharmed and other top White House officials were evacuated from an annual dinner of the White House Correspondents Association in Washington last night after a man armed with guns and knives stormed the lobby and opened fire. The shooting suspect was taken into custody and identified as Carl Thomas Allen, 31, of Torrance, California. 2 law enforcement officials told the Associated Press. A motive was not immediately known, and Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche said charges related to the last night's attack will be filed shortly. Now back to local news. The Sultanate of Oman and the Federal Republic of Somalia discussed available investment opportunities between the two countries in the field of food security. This came during a meeting held by His Excellency Dr. Saud bin Hamoud Al-Habsi, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources, with His Excellency Abdul Salam Abdi Ali, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation for the Federal Republic of Somalia, as part of his current official visit to the Sultanate of Oman. The meeting addressed a number of topics of common interest and reviewed ways to enhance cooperation and exchanged expertise between the two sides, particularly in the field of food security. Sultan Qaboos University, in cooperation with the Omani Association for People with Hearing Impairments, organized today the workshop towards an inclusive university, prospects for the admission of students with hearing impairments to higher education institutions. The workshop coincided with Arab Deaf Week, reflecting the national commitment to promoting inclusive education and establishing the principles of justice and equal opportunity in higher education institutions. The workshop aimed to raise community and university awareness of the right of students with hearing impairments to access higher education. It also provided the platform for dialogue and discussion, bringing together policymakers, academics, specialists, civil society organizations, and students themselves to discuss the current state of university admissions policies, the challenges associated with making higher education accessible to this group, and to review best practices in inclusive education, both locally and internationally. The workshop was held under the patronage of Her Highness Sayyida Dr. Muna bint Fahad Al Saeed. The Authority for Small and Medium Enterprises Development, Riyadh, signed a cooperation program today in Muscat with a number of commercial banks in the Sultanate of Oman. The program aims to facilitate access to financing and provide comprehensive package of financial and non-financial solutions to support entrepreneurs and small and medium enterprises, SMEs, thereby contributing to the growth, expansion and sustainability. This initiative seeks to enhance the business environment and support the growth of SMEs as part of integrated efforts between the government and banking sectors to broaden the scope of support provided by entrepreneurs. The cooperation program is designed to develop a more efficient and flexible financing ecosystem through the creation of tailored financial products that meet the needs of SMEs at various stages of their development. It also includes the provision of banking incentives and facilities, the implementation of joint training and awareness programs, the promotion of financial literacy, and the exchange of expertise between two parties. Furthermore, it aims to enhance guarantee mechanisms and the co-financing arrangements, thereby helping to reduce risk and encourage the expansion of financing for the vital sector. The signing ceremony was held under the patronage of His Excellency Ahmed bin Ja'far Al-Musalmi, Governor of the Central Bank of Oman. The 9th edition of the National Debating Championship for Universities, Colleges and Sports Clubs was concluded today. The championship featured constructive intellectual discussions addressing diverse societal issues with the participation of young people from various governorates across the Sultanate of Oman. The 9th National Debate Championship included deeper dialogue, bolder questions, and discussion built on understanding. Sultan Qaboos University took first place in the university category, while the University of Technology and Applied Sciences came in second. The North Al Batana Education Directorate won first place overall, and Musandam Education Directorate won second place. This 9th National Championship, organized by the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Youth and the Oman Debate Center, is not merely a competition on a platform, but rather a training ground for awareness and a development of leaders. The closing ceremony was held under the auspices of His Excellency Sayyid Saeed bin Sultan Al Busaidi, Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Youth. The Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion today signed a cooperation program with the Oman Manufacturers Association's OMA to streamline procedures for the professional accreditation of industrialists. The program was signed on behalf of the MOSIP by His Excellency Ghalib bin Saeed Al-Ma'mari, Under-Secretary of MOSIP for Commerce and Industry, while it was signed on behalf of the OMA by Maqbool bin Ali Al-Lawati, Deputy Chairman of the Board of OMA.
In a move that underscores Oman's accelerating push toward a more smart and competitive industrial sector, a new partnership is set to reshape how professionals access accreditation and services across the Sultanate of Oman. Bringing together the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion and Oman Manufacturers Association.
This is going to facilitate an ease of access for all employees or whoever want to get his professional accreditation and professional permits within the industry. This goes with Oman Vision 2040 and also with the strategic plan of the Ministry of Commerce. We are happy today to have this memorandum signed, and we believe it's going to be an added value for all working in the industry.
The program aims to deliver some of the OMA's services via the e-portal of Senate service centers across the Sultanate of Oman, expanding access through a wide network of digital outlets to ensure ease, flexibility, faster service delivery, and simplified procedures closer to the public. The program will also support the development of national talent in the industrial sector through the activation of the Sector Skills Unit for Industry, which will align professional accreditation outputs with labor market needs.
So the agreement is a part of ministry effort to enhance the service of Senate Center and their sustainability in local markets. So this project will provide a lot of job opportunities for Omanis in Senate Center and will upscaling the employment in the industrial sector.
The total amount of services provided via the Senate Service Center's e-portal reached 390 services by Q1 2026, reflecting improved operational efficiency and the continued role of these centers in supporting government and private service delivery, as well as growing user confidence in the quality and efficiency of services. The Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion reaffirmed its commitment to supporting and developing Senate service centers by enhancing existing services and expanding to introduce new ones in coordination with government entities and private sector institutions, in line with the requirements of digital transformation. This program comes within the Ministry's effort to develop the services of Senate centers, diversify their income sources, and to ensure the sustainability of these centers. Ruqayya Rashid Al-Khdairi, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty the Sultan, while giving an audience to the Iranian Foreign Minister at Al-Baraka Palace, stresses the importance of prioritizing dialogue and diplomacy in addressing issues in order to consolidate the foundations of peace. At a cost exceeding 200 million Omani Rials, agreements are signed to establish 6 projects in a number of economic and free zones in the field of electric vehicle batteries, steel models, cement and pipe industries. The Minister of Health confirms before the Shura Council the implementation of a number of a group of strategic projects. And Israeli war plans launch a series of raids on border towns in Lebanon. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the studios and the newsroom, it's good night and stay safe.